envision a society that women are self-reliant. We want these women to be in every decision-making table. We value our culture. Our culture is beautiful, but there is that harmful part of it that we need to do away with it. FGM is the genesis of all gender-based violence that happen in pastoralist communities. I think women should be given an opportunity in terms of leadership and knowledge, access to knowledge. That is where the gap is. If these women are not aware of what is happening in the world, if these women are not aware that they have a role to play in addressing the challenges we are facing, like the climate change, they need that information. It's the cultural practices that are leading to this. So then we embarked on a community dialogue on ending female genital mutilation. We developed the alternative rite of passage. 200 girls were able to graduate through the alternative rite of passage. So education is the game changer. So once everybody embrace education, then we are going to achieve whatever we want. As an organization, we are looking at addressing the issue of self-esteem with these girls. So we looked at the economical empowerment. We started training on life skill, business, financial literacy, and what they can be able to do. And that's when we now engage on the issues of climate change. And of course, the value, them being given an opportunity to be able to voice out their issues and become productive because they're very capable. So just creating a platform for these women to be able to do their work. I mean, where we come from in Africa, women are the backbone of the society. You look at even from the household level, women are able to drive a lot of things. So it's a matter of encouraging them or empowering these women to know that yes, you are capable of doing what you want to do. You are very intelligent. I mean, just for them to be able to exploit that idea they have and utilize it in their community. And maybe my message to the world is that, women, we are the change makers. So all they need is support and sort of mentorship and platform for them to be able to share the knowledge they have.
Atijenga na ina hapo nje ina shirika Mokokodo Girls. Atijenga na moratara onkera. Ore beki ndipe moratara onkera nekijenga ina masomo onkera meta kati yake. Kodwe ndime na dena no atejo. Ani maana na atejo maibongena enarikore saie aisho nguvu amu kishorita yiok enduata edukuya metotona nkera ang'aku nkera naata enkanyit nisoma. Amu kebolokino enkerai masomo ajo mekure eyieu eng'uar enkerai meyami.
The Maasai women, they need to be empowered to know their rights in the society, so that they know that it's not meant to dictate what they should do. They should know that they have a right, they have a voice in the society, and they need to be educated about those things so that they can even speak and they can be heard. We have mentorship programs, campaigning and workshops. So through those programs, we empower these people about how to take care of the environment, what is good for the environment, and what can be done for the future generation or to sustain, or rather to maintain.
What a man can do, a woman can also do. It's like you treat us equally. I can also dig a farm. I can look after the animals. I can be a leader. When I go to school, when I get quality education, I can just do what any other man can do. When you take my culture, you say a woman should be behind. Yes, I do accept that I'm the neck, but how can the head be stable without the neck? So when you make me stable, education-wise, economically, and socially, I can be a productive person.
gender just climate solution are the answers, support real solution.
Stop the false solution, fund real solutions.
My name is Josephine Dirias from Laikipia County, the Maasai of Laikipia, specifically the indigenous community of Ilmwesi. I was born and raised up in Laikipia. I was born in a place called Nadungoro. My parents are nomads. They moved from one place to another. So I was born in Nadungoro, then they later on moved to Chumvi. I actually went to school mysteriously because I was never good in taking care of the goats and cows. So that is how girls at our time used to get a chance to go back to school, because we are not doing well with the livestock, taking care of the livestock. So I was taken to school in Lokusero Primary. That's where I started. Then later on, I was moved back to Chumvi to stay with my auntie so that I can be able to access the Chumvi Primary. So I schooled in Chumvi Primary until I completed my primary level. Then I was lucky, I joined secondary school. I went to a different location, that is in Nyeri County. Then after that, I got a job with ACK, the then ACK. I settled, I got married, and I thought of, I went to college. I pursued health record and information technology. Then I got a job with the Ministry of Health. So I did a small research. So we were asking, what are the causes of school dropout? Where are these girls? And the response were poverty and the cultural issues like child marriage, and of course I mean just the aspect of not the society or our Ma speaking community not valuing the education of girls. And one of the questions we were asking, what do you think well-wishers and or the government could do to address the issues of school dropout? And the response was provide guiding and counseling. So that's actually the genesis of Mukogodo Girls Empowerment Program. And so we thought, what could be the problem? And then we realized it's the cultural practices that are leading to this. So then we embarked on a community dialogue on ending female genital mutilation, which now is, I mean, this is a cultural aspect. So when you want to address that issue, you don't just go to the girls. It's an advocacy with the whole segment of the community. So we started with the elders, who are the custodian of the culture, who are the people who has a say over the community, which was like really very productive. We were able to engage these elders from the age set levels to the oldest. Then we did a benchmarking, moving to the Kajiado to interact with other elders. They have abandoned these practices. So that led to the Laikipia breaking of the curse that was done by elders in 2017. And then after that, we engaged on developing an alternative rite of passage. You see, this is a society where women exist to be seen and not to be heard. So we want these women to value themselves and work hard with whatever resources or whatever opportunity that is there, so that they are able to take good care of themselves, self-reliant, be able to, to bring something on the table. So gender-based violence is what we want to silence, from the household to the community at large.
Hatodua mabadiliko amu mekure yametai nkera ang'era kutiti. Nemekure egira nkera any school. Nakadolta ajo ibelekenyate. Keeta apa mamai enyamali sapuk oleng amu mitambuari ninche, mepuo aata ormukutano, meyieuni hata nintashe tedukuya lewa, anyooto airo, mekiata apa yiok say kira ntomonok. Kesidai naa saai amu kimbelekenyate amu mekure naa era enapa tonata kitii, lakini ore saai indim ake aipitisha tormarei lino. Kore endim naidim nanu atejo, kaidim ake nanu atejo maibung'a ena rikore saai aisho nguvu amu kishorita yiok enduata edukuya metotona nkera ang' aaku nkera naata enkanyit neisoma. amu kebolokino enkerai masomo ajo mekure eyieu eng'uar enkerai meyami.
They face a lot of problems. Mostly you find that the women, they don't have a say, or they don't have ownership of maybe resources, specifically land. So when it comes to, they're the ones to struggle to maybe fetch water. So when it is in terms of famine or drought, they're the ones who mostly get affected, because they have to go for long distances to look for water and firewood. And also you find that during those dry seasons, there's scarcity of food, and the little they get is not enough for the whole household. So you get that they eat less, the men eat more, because they feel like, okay, let them eat, I can survive. So you see women, mostly they get mostly affected most of the time.